Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast, hello, 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 hello. It is wonderful to connect with you, to say hi, hello. How do you do? What is happening? What is going on with you? Blessings, 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 and more blessings unto you. For those who will be live, yes, 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 let's do it. For those who will hashtag it and replay it, I love it. For those who will be on and I don't know you're on and might not never know you're on, I could appreciate that. And then for those who will be used by Papa at some point down the road to encourage this girl, let's definitely make it do what it do. Let's make it do what it do, beloved. Let's make it sing. Let's make it rain. Let's make it soar. Let's make it do what it do. Good morning, Ray Price. Good morning. Good morning. Uh, so welcome, 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 and welcome. It is wonderful to connect with you. Wonderful to say hi. Hello, how do you do? Blessings unto you. Blessings, blessings, and more blessings. I don't even know what that is. Playing with stuff. Okay. I don't like this small screen. Stability issues. Okay, maybe I just need to get rid of that for now. Oh, here we go. All right. Okay. So, as we prepare for the week, our conversation this week is around this notion of preparation for the next leg of the journey, preparing for the next leg of the journey. That can mean anything, right? It can mean anything to anybody. Anything to anybody. So, what does that mean for you as you think about preparing for the next leg of the journey? Preparing for the next leg of the journey. So my thoughts are around not the initial thought, but later on when I kind of just sat with that notion a little bit, is that there's definitely more years behind me than in front of me. I ain't trying to leave here early. I ain't trying to whatever, whatever. But I would say it's just a conversation we don't have, right? We don't talk a lot about death and dying and the process and all those kinds of things. And what I do know at 62 and a half, that I'm not likely to be living 62 more years. Not the way, unless something significant changes, while doing this time that extends our lifespan majorly. So, since that is the case, what does that mean, and what do I want to do with that truth? Like, what does that mean for me, and what do I need to do with that truth? Do I need to assess and so the next leg of the journey, that could mean anything. I'm talking about life right now, but it really could mean anything. The next leg of the journey in your business, the next leg of the journey in your school life, the next leg of the journey in your family dynamics, the next leg of the journey in any relationship. Do you know what's the next leg of the journey? What are you doing with that? What does that look like for you? Right? The next leg of the journey. And so as we think about that notion of the next leg of the journey, do you know um, preparation for it? What do you want it to look like? First of all, you have to identify what it is. And then you have to decide what you want it to look like. What do you want that next leg of your journey to look like? What's your desire for that for yourself? Um, Because do you want more of something? Do you want less of something? Do you want to add something that has never been a part of it? Do you love the way it's been and you just want to tweak it a bit? Or do you want to continue as is? That it's all been working and you just want to continue to go for the ride and, of course, grow in it, because it doesn't matter if you continue as is, there's still expectation of growth. There's still expectation of expansion, of becoming, of a transformation. As long as there's breath in our body, there is expectation of transformation. As long as there's breath in our body, there's expectation of transformation. Good morning, cousin. All is well. I love you. I do, I do, I do. Yep. As long as there's breath in our body, there's expectation of transformation. So, what does that look like for you? You know? What does that look like for you? What area of your life would you like to experience transformation in? And what area of your life would you like to experience transformation in? And how do you prepare for the next leg? So what do you need to do right now in order to be best positioned or prepared for the next leg of the journey? What needs to happen for you? What's your preparation look like? Is that more prayer, more meditation, more silence, more exercise, different foods, more water? I mean, this is wide open, y'all. This conversation is wide open. We could be talking about anything. The next leg of the journey. What say you? We talking about preparation for it. Preparing for the next leg. Do you need to clean some things out? Give some things away? Do you see? What do you need to happen? Do you need to, I don't know. Because this your journey. It's your journey for the next leg. What needs to happen for the next leg? What is your preparation for the former leg sufficient for the next leg? Good morning, Brian. Hey, sis. Good to see you. Hope you had a good fourth. Is the preparation sufficient for you to take the next leg? Like, is what you've already done enough, is what I'm asking? Or do you need to do something different? Do you need to add something? You need to learn something. Y'all, this is my favorite thing to do. Y'all know that, right? Do you need to learn something? So it just really depends. It really depends. You have to decide for yourself what's the journey we talking about, first of all. How do you want the next leg to look? So if I'm thinking about the second half of my life, right? Yes, the second half of my life, designing it, like intentional design. I didn't have the awareness to design the first half of my life. I just kind of went for the ride. I didn't have that knowledge. I didn't have the experience, the exposure, the example to like design it. So I reacted to, I adapted and adjusted. I did what felt like, seemed like, appeared as if. But what if? What if you now can shift to designing for the next leg of the journey? Yeah, this conversation was for me this morning. I just got a revelation. Right? What if you like a Mona Lisa or Rembrandt, right? Or I don't know any other painters, Michelangelo. What if just like a master sculpture or one of those historic paintings? What if you decided, you're going to design? Like, of course, I've got some things in place and those kinds of things, but I hadn't really said, hey, Tim, good morning. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. I hadn't really thought of it from a master design. Okay, here's the second half of life because y'all, unless somebody tell me something different, 122 years, that's not likely, right? Unless we have some breakthroughs in science, and we can. However, right now I'm going to plan for, that there's fewer years in front than in back. And so the years that are in back have been fantastic. They haven't always been it's been some rocky stuff, but that's a part of the human journey. That's what helps us to grow, right? If we don't have no rain, we don't have no grass. I'm just saying. We need some thunder and lightning and rain to make some things happen. So life is like that. So I take it all. I'm not bemoaning on any of it. Sometimes I'd be like, Papa, did we really have to do it that way? Like that's the way we had to get the lesson? I don't know. I think I'd rather had a different way, but I don't know because I ain't God. Okay. However, the master plan. What's the master plan for the next leg of the journey? Yes, I like that idea. I'm gonna give it my hubby and sit down and I'm gonna say, let's talk about what we want what's our master plan for our next leg. I mean, if we know, right? This is our this is gonna be our legacy or whatever. I'm not so much talking about that as it is just the master plan. Interesting. I got something to chew on now. Thank you, Papa, for that. Y'all just was listening in on the conversation with me and Papa this morning. Okay? Yeah, I just got the benefits of that because we certainly have some wonderful things happening. We're blessed beyond measure. Like, I'm so grateful. And when I talk about blessed, I'm really the real blessings, hopefully when you get to this age, you realize that the real blessings is inner peace, that the real blessings is calm, that the real blessings is satisfaction with yourself. Okay? Those are the real blessings, beloved. When you can look at you and you are grateful, period. Grateful is your set point. I'm grateful for breathing. I'm grateful for movement. I'm grateful for life. I am grateful for healthy relationships because we ain't having them no other kind, no other way. I am grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's sincere. Thank you for the opportunities, for the ways made out of no ways. Thank you for strength and health and life. Yes, and wholeness. Thank you for sight and hearing and taste and touch and smell. I almost forgot one. Yes, inner peace. Right, Brian? It ain't nothing like it. It ain't nothing like it. It's I don't need all of that rhythm and running and da 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 da. I just need inner peace. Inner peace. Inner peace. That's all we need is inner peace. And so when we can have that, when we can do that, when we can go for that, we are good. We are good having inner peace. And so, yes. So planning for the next leg. So I love you, beloved. Thank you for being on with me today. Thank you for joining us in this second week of July, or first full week. Today's date, July 7th. So the first full week of July, you made me sit up. I was thinking about the inner peace yesterday. Yes, sis, absolutely. Isn't it? Look, it's not, nothing is worth our peace. Nothing is worth our peace. Because if you ain't got inner peace, it doesn't matter what else you have. You don't have inner peace, right? Peace, period. If you don't have it, everything else comes with cost. Everything. If it costs you your peace, it costs you too much. It's costing too much. All right, beloved. I love y'all. I appreciate you. I value you. At the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. Hey, amazing. How are you? Wonderful to see you again, or to meet you for the first time. Talk to you. So if you're listening, let me know you're listening. If you got something from it, let me know you've got something from it. If you want to talk about something different, let me know you want to talk about something different. I love that. And so, all right. Have a fantastic day. Happy Monday. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now.